Yeah, I'm a little bit sad that I don't hear that, but otherwise I will hearing everything double, and that's more annoying than
Yeah, that would be more annoying. Until we maybe invent a way to get you to listen to the same music that I set up as well. I can think of a way, actually, and that would mean joining Discord and having a Discord app join our conversation and play musical background music, so we can stream that while we're having the conversation together, which can be heard through our OBS system. So that should actually something that could work, but I have no clue if Soundstripe music from Twitch is also available on Discord. I'd have to track that down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn up your volume, lady, because you're in the background for me. Bloop. Maybe this works better. Yeah, you.
Oh.
Hold up. Because last time there was a volume thingy on your end and you were super duper loud. Twitch, eh?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just talking the same volume.
Yeah, no, you talk the same sound. Yeah, you have the same thing. It's not on your side, it's on my side. It's Twitch, it's the guest star option. And I have to move that one around. So we had something nice. And we did. And I kind of do want to go to our chat, and our lovely program for today, so I'm gonna go boop, and blast off within the last 24 seconds. There we go, and this time I selected the right TTRPG art talks. I remember once upon a time I accidentally set up the counter spell, oops, while we were doing the TTRPG. But worry not. Here we can see what we did last time and the progress we made. So we can see that the mall has had some changes. There is some attire, some extra shine, some polishing, some bling bling on those need change, straightening things out. And we had a lot of chit chat. We also debated helmets.
Yes. Oh, did you come up with some ideas?
I'll have to draw those ideas, but I did look up some references. Fair is fair. So we left off with a salad helmet, a salad helmet? How do you pronounce that even? Like, I want to say salad, but it sounds so much like vegetables.
Yes, the salad.
Oh my, haven't they? So here's a takeoff. And we have the helmet sketches, like the sketch designs that we did. Gotta go flip. Like a couple of things that we were trying out, and I was like, feathers! But yeah, I like birds. And it has to be a little spoopy. Though feathers can be very spooky. I just realized that the actual sound of a T-Rex, according to today's scientific knowledge that we have today, so this may change in the future, guys, is pretty darn creepy. Have you listened to that soundtrack? Have you found it, RedOneArt?
Oh, no, not yet. I'm like focusing on our talk right now.
All right. No, I'm not talking about doing that right now. Just a general chit chat, as in general, have you already heard of this?
No. Oh, like the sound
of the T-Rex.
Yes. Oh, yes, I think so, but I'm not 100% sure.
It's crazy. I love it.
Can we make it a sound in our sound choosing panels, or is that not possible?
That would be amazing. That would be so nice for Halloween as well.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking about this, I might do a Halloween special. How you feeling tomorrow? I got nothing on my schedule.
I have a very busy schedule tomorrow.
I know, that's why I'm asking. Don't worry though. Let me go grab my pencil. Well, nothing is a big word. I do have a schedule, but I always make some time, like 1 hour. I can squeeze in 1 hour between all of the things I tend to do. Or not do.
Us, we like to push things a little bit further up the schedule sometimes.
So we have a couple of things that were made by Nick Craig. You can see them over here. You can find his art pieces on Google. Lovely, by the way. Thank you, Nick, for researching and doing your whole subject on these helmets. Gives us a nice view of how they look like. Along with some samples from back in the day, but I like his drawings. It gives a bit of a, you know, mixed idea of how they could look like. Side views, front views. And I was in very specific way I wanted to have the chainmail to be a big part of this.
Yes, because I still love the chainmail like neck piece that we came up with a few sessions back.
Yeah,
I think it's great.
I think it's great too. Yeah, we're gonna keep that. So, but we're gonna give it purpose. And there's one thing I love more is that to give things purpose in a drawing. Like, oh, why is this connected to that? Well, that's what I think. A little bit of purpose in there. I can just have to imagine how this head positions. It's more of a straightforward head. It's like, this is just gonna put down our little paper theory that I negotiated a while back in one of our streams. We have the paper sheet, it's paper thin. How does it bend? Does it bend forward? I imagine that maybe looking down or looking up, both could have a significant meaning and adaptation, or at least telling a bit of a story in the drawing. That would be nice. Go here.
Maybe let me see what she's doing in the room that we found her in.
I thought she was torturing someone, so looking down upon someone does make sense. The one with the bucket helmet, the reason why I might change the helmet.
Yeah, the helmet man, that's the one jabbing a prisoner with a spear. It doesn't say so much about her, I believe. So what would she do? Like there's a man jabbing another man. Could be, but do you know that the other man is higher in ranking if you still...
Yeah, that's the thing. But if the one higher in rank, then she may be standing guard. But, you know, who is she to look away from a perfect beating?
Yeah.
I think that would give so much deeper meaning into if we puzzle piece everything to if. That's a big if, because I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do that in the future. But if we puzzle piece everything together, every character that we have into the room, that she'd be the one, like the one who watches. Like, sick. Let's twist that. Okay, so we have the paper sheet man. Boom. Good.
I'm even wondering, like, if she's watching and sees the badass that we already came up with, that she maybe even has for a moment a split thought going to her mind, like, I should have done this and this differently. I mean, I know some more painfuler spots on the back.
Oh yeah, I think she'd be judging as well. I wouldn't put that past her, like, there's always room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
Ace. I do like the separate visors, like having these two eyes over there, like very small squints, spaces to squint through or stare through. Keep the eyes as safe as possible.
Yes. Yeah, she is all about like being the best in as well in combat. And yeah, protection is a big part of that.
Yeah, and how to protect yourself and what works comfortable and yeah, like gear setup. But yeah, if you guys have any ideas or want to chit chat in chat or have any other questions, feel free to ask them.
Yeah.
On today's subject, we're going to be focusing on helmet designs, and I'm gonna say if we manage to advance forward in that and we get something practical done that we can use, we're probably going to move back toward bringing in either a crossbow over here or a bow, depending on whichever looks better. Because I am for the rule of cool in this case. I want something badass, and for some reason I keep on thinking a crossbow is so much cooler than an arrow. I have no clue. It's just so stuck in my head. I do know the damage output of a crossbow would actually be far higher than a bow, and it's easier to aim with. So if we're talking gear and she would be a gear snob, I think she would prefer a crossbow over a bow, but yeah.
Yeah, I haven't shot, I once have shot with a bow and arrow, but like for fun. So I have no reference in comparison with the crossbow.
Do they have a crossbow range somewhere that we can hit? That would be fun. It's like, oh, we're here for research.
Definitely research. Yeah.
For sure.
Actually, I think that's a good idea. Would that be?
Yeah, that would be a good idea. Like, we're taking the entire audience with us as well. It's like, hey, yeah, this is our Twitch stream, and we're here to, you know, live stream and do some crossbow work because we negotiated this once. I believe we have Twitch mobile, so you can bring your followers around. I'm not sure how that works. I have to figure it out. This music is so nice. Alright, so we have a couple of points where it is. I do like this little bit of cheekiness to it, to the design itself. And I'm gonna see if I can make it more menacing. So I'm moving away from our paper guy. Like, of course it's gonna be dense in there, it's gonna be quite a thing.
Just to be sure, you don't hear my Discord going off, right? Or do I
haven't heard it yet.
Okay, that's good.
Is it on Red Alert again? Are people butting yet?
No, I think it's a group, but I don't know which group it is at this moment. So I was like, okay, which one should I damp on the moment?
Oh, you don't, mute everything. I mean, yeah.
No, because there was still some messages I have to read, so if I dump it, then I don't know where the messengers are.
Oh, I always take my own pace, and I check the groups that I want to check, and if the groups are not important or not, worth to check at that time, I don't check them for a day. I don't want to go cray-cray for pings and bleeps, so I ignore. I read at very specific times, like, okay, I can read now, I have time. Like, I don't want to fall for the toxic, you have to reply right now. The best way to get my attention is a direct message, and even then, the odds are there that I'll read at my own pace, whenever I have time to respond and sit my butt down for it. maybe
Yeah,
a tad
I do
bit
that.
annoying.
I do that as well, but like, if I damp the messages,
Yeah.
they mostly get lost by me, and then I don't know like, especially if people like put a message directly towards me. I don't know why. I have some problem with Discord more, other problems as well. So yeah, I still have to figure that out. I like the little spikes on the neck piece.
Yeah, it's like on it's not even needed, but to wear things down a bit and to keep things in place, like extra weight, like you would for a tablecloth. I do not know if it's any practical. It would weigh her down, and it would maybe be unpractical, but under the guise of extra training, like diehard training.
Ah, I think it's a nice piece. Maybe it's even to connect the chain piece with the plates.
Plate armor could be a thing too.
Yes.
That be a thing? Is that a thing? It's not a thing.
Oh, and in the chat, there's like...
First timey!
Yes, there's a first timey, but it is a promotion kind of thing.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, solitary try me. I am so sorry. Yeah, we're not really interested in those kind of things, to be honest. So, yeah. No thanks, but no thanks.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not gonna read it.
But,
no. Not furthermore. I read the first part for what is being offered, and yeah. I think that was just a drop by and or a hit. I'm not sure if they're still there.
Most of the times those promotions are just drops and
by bots, I want to say.
Yeah, sometimes even.
This button over here needs to be way smaller.
And you are now drawing like the front part, right? The thing that goes up and down.
Yeah, this is the front part that goes up and down, and I thought maybe a little bit spiky over here. And here I wanna...
Oh, maybe... Okay, let me up, because we thought about like that Sifat, like a black dragon once. Maybe a black dragon has a nice design, maybe some spikes indeed. Okay, let me see. Okay, a black dragon mostly has two horns that curl forwards. I don't know if we can use that in the design. I'm just putting that. It definitely had some spikes on both sides.
Yeah, might.
And they have like this big fin on top going off, but I don't know if that's very practical for her, but...
I first want to get the Soleil helmet, like also in perspection. Like I can do small adaptations, but if I wiggle an entire horn over there, I lose my perspective.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I was like, okay, you were making spikes, and I was like, oh, let's see, maybe it's getting some creative ideas.
Well, I like the idea. I mean, we could always see how it looks. I have to figure out though. It's a very particular angle, and there's. I do have some side views here, and I was gonna go for this dude right over there.
Oh.
Like it has nice layers, like whee.
Yes.
So you can do a lot with bling bling, and but it's a that way design kind of like. So and because this angle is topped. yeah, easiest part is just to do this. Bloop. But then again, we have the scaly part things right over there. So how far would that bend? Where would it go? Would it creak?
Maybe there should be a reset project in there as well. Where can we find the salad helm that we can try?
What do you mean?
I mean, if we're gonna go crossbow shooting, maybe we can go...
Oh, yes. Oh, as in for our, yeah, research purposes.
Research. Mm-hmm.
I'm also gonna see how I can get rid of the chat message right over there. Anyway. Can I? Wait, I can actually empty the chat. I think.
Yeah, for everybody who's watching, this is not mostly what we're doing, like deleting the chat. Yeah. But we don't like promotions in there
that are not wanted.
No.
So yeah, let me know if it worked out. RedOneArt, is the chat right?
Yes, yes, it says nice. Chat is deleted by a moderator.
Cool. I might have to set up some mods. It's like, oh, now I know why I like the Salad Helm or the Saleh Helm so much. It reminds me of Darth Vader, Star Wars.
Oh yeah,
it's a very light reference. It's not, you know, yet. It's more of the spoof as well, that you have this ridiculous amount and size of helmets. But yeah.
Yeah, let's take some of that inspiration.
I mean, yeah. And besides, Wing Turret Medieval Times, one of my favorite times. That's some wear and tear, some dance. Could have claw mark going over it. Alright, I think, and then we have some fabric going on over here. Along with some ties going on around the neck, so to make sure that our chainmail is confirmed. Or at least tight, tucked in. Tight, stuck to. There. Do-do-do. Heck yeah. Nice. Alright, this is looking like something.
Yeah, it does. That's looking very good.
Get rid of that. Whoop. Ready for a big kaboom?
We're gonna behead her?
Yep, we are. I'm gonna swoop this one.
Actually, I'm really happy that we are placing all the trigger warnings on there so that we can just beheading and
say we can say those things. Moving this one up as well. Boom. Flip. Oh no, what happens? She's quite cool without a head too, you know? It's like the headless rider.
Actually, yeah.
Where did the head go? Well, her head got eaten or devoured by a dragon, but she's still going on from inside that dragon.
Yes.
Somewhere
spirit
flying
is
up
so
in the sky.
Strong.
Heck yeah.
Just the headless knight.
Yeah. You know, drawing helmets is so relaxing. I have no clue why. Like all the different colors and shades and drawing some damaged metal. It's just like, I don't know, it's like you have some shiny parts and pew, pew, pew.
Maybe it's just the spirit of Kazzira right before a fight, as he has like a very happy place.
Could be.
I imagine that Kazzira is very happy for choosing this this helmet on her.
I do have to watch out to not let things touch each other, because the spikes are getting too close to the helmet, so I have to make a designer choice right over there and right over here, because there's some stuff happening. So I'm gonna go combine these layers, like flip, make another duplicate, so I can always go back if I screw up. I will bring in back that little thing over there. Just want that to be a wee bit more centered and have that placed right over here. It's like a way to confirm that chainmail, and that probably has a bit of going on. So chainmail does tend to hang. Well, I imagine it to be. Let's make a brush for this. It's like I'm drawing chainmail so often in my free time as well. It's like, and then I go to the full details, like how it works, how every little thing. I need a brush. Probably make a brush. And I want to undo. See if the head is proportional. The head is proportional within proportion. Just gotta create some. Link. Oh no. Fixed. And then this suddenly becomes a whole lot better. Rather than they touch awkwardly, they go behind one another. Just have to make this one move. Hold still. A wee bit longer, so I have a bit of an edge. And now it makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, I darkened that one. And now off to some further detailing of the helmet.
Yay, details!
yeah.
By the way, Sanji, I'm still getting impressed when I'm seeing you draw. I'm like, if I was drawing this at this point, I would now be like very, very stuck in perspective because I lost it.
That's I can always say practice, a lot of practice. And even I get lost in perspective many a times. That's why I take these centered points for myself, like, hey, where do I go? What do I set up to make it clear for myself and how to get out of my own mess? That's why I have my layer saves. I can always have a layer save, just in case I mess it up.
Oh yeah, layer save is the best thing you should do, but also one of the most forgotten things.
Yeah, unless you have a lot of steps that you can go backwards, like Ctrl-C. It's nice. But in my head, like, Ctrl-C is too much effort if you have to Ctrl-C a lot of steps. Or, yeah, you can also have this small little folder. I do not know if Eclipse Paint has that, but I do know that Photoshop has it. It's like a history brush, and you can go back to whatever step you made of that brush.
Oh.
It's fancy, but I think it doesn't give me the overview I want. Because I need my visual overview.
Yeah.
Like, oh, 100 steps back, like 100 strokes that I have been drawing hair. Woo! And then I have to, if I have been drawing fur the entire day, and I have to go through all of those things.
Yeah. Like, where's the mistake?
Where did I make the mistake? I don't remember. And sometimes it's not worth going back at all. You just continue drawing. We've had some light directions, so I'm just going to go draw them out over here on the next layer. So some lovely dots, and what do those dots do? There's also some bounce lights, so it goes like that. Fluke, fluke. So here we might have some shadow, here's some light, means here's some shadow. Yeah, this is too round. Light, 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 light. Means also some light over there, but it would be particular bounce light from this side, so you'd have that shiny effect and fun stuff. Because this way it's like kind of bounces in waves. So we have this. That's why that light over there happens that way. And sometimes you just have to go guess and see whatever is beautiful and makes most sense. And if light comes from this way, you might see it also over, yeah, here. And not over here. Okay, so over here, there, here, here. Polish, polish, polish. Shine, shine, shine.
By the way, now we are like at the half of our stream and we are closing in Halloween. How's it going with your one shot? Or we still don't know if I can call it that. The one shot.
The quest. I'm gonna go with quest.
The quest. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I still haven't looked that up. Oof. Good one. Thanks for the reminder. Well. Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, are your players watching the stream sometimes, or?
I have no clue. To be fair, I don't think so.
Okay.
I think
so
they're watching now.
We don't want viewers to leave, but if you are a player of Sansji and you don't want accidental spoilers,
yeah.
Be careful.
Yeah, no worries. I am not able to make that one in time. It's like I'm configuring stats, player character stats, and I've been running up against a couple of blocks, and it's like, yeah. Why I set my schedule as free, some of my players are not available tomorrow, so we're not gonna play for Halloween. I might be done, but I'm not sure by the time they're capable of playing again together. So,
but
it's not promised because there's still a lot of work, and I don't want to overdo it. I want to take my time for this and do some number crunching as well.
How's it going with the city map?
Yeah, it's good progress. I love the amount of harbors, and it's so inspired by Dutch cities, and one from Belgium, Antwerpen. It's nice.
Yeah, I think actually a lot of Dungeons & Dragons maps are inspired on old city maps.
Yep.
Everywhere. Because they sometimes look so similar.
Which ones actually? I'm curious.
Yeah, I saw.
What maps do look similar to what maps? Because I haven't pinpointed this yet. I haven't seen it.
Oh, you have some like from Waterdeep, for example, if I'm correctly.
Yeah, Waterdeep is based on.
I don't remember the city, but the map itself, like the whole drawing style, how they are doing it, it's just very similar how they draw maps in... I read an article about it. If I can find it, I will send it to you, but...
Oh yes, please, I'm interested, because I'd love to know. Like, hey, I'm not the original genius here who thinks like, oh, I'm gonna hijack some old map and I'm gonna twist it into my own shape in the... It's nice. Actually good to hear.
Yeah. I just have to find the article. I remember reading it like a few months back, so maybe I can find it. But yeah, that was also like somebody who talked about that, like the maps of the bigger cities were very inspired on cities somewhere in the world. I wasn't paying attention very much because
no, it could actually be true, but I have no clue which one cities that would be. I'm curious.
Yeah. It's just yeah. I like the style of the maps that they are doing. They're very visible, but that's also why they are drawing that maps and like the old maps as well that time. So
I mean, learn from the old masters, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have done work for you. Use it. But nice. And also, like, can you get a little hint about one of your favorite places already on the map? Not like probably the graveyard, but like other. So you already.
There's a certain shrine. I like to combine things. I love to make sure things are connected, and my players got a knack of that. They figured me out in a way like, shit's connected again, isn't it? And sometimes it's far-fetched, but most often it's very closely connected. So if you have a certain NPC that comes from a certain area, but you do not know where the NPC comes from until you ask or find out. It could be connected to the background of the player character, or some other way that it's intertwined in the story that they're at. And I just love those little gimmicks.
Yeah, no. Actually, I was wondering, did you, because when we were playing to Population, you created eventually Wiz with his deity.
Yeah, #. So
yeah, is that as well in your world? Or is that because they're like, I'm sometimes playing with different universes?
It's original. I drafted him from my mind. I came up with him specially for you.
Yes, I know, but did you place it in your own world as well?
Of course I did. It's all connected.
Nice. Very, very nice.
It is perhaps creepypasta for players to play with me, and they come across these things that I create for them. I connect them to other player characters or other things that I do and hop around. So I connect everything. It's a bit of a habit, and I think of it as fun.
Yeah, and you're putting so much work into it, so why don't you use it indeed?
So yeah, I use it. So there's a deity somewhere on the Devil Isles, as I called it, otherwise known as 𝙏𝙏𝙍𝙋, called Tohill. He's not really a deity, he's a self-proclaimed deity on his way to become an actual patron, at the very least. It might take him a bit before he becomes a deity.
Yeah. You know,
yeah, he's busy, he's doing a thing.
Yeah, they always start out with a small followers. Yeah.
And the way I describe him, this deity is a bit of a gone mad genius. Let's say it. Well, he has reasons to be how he is. And that's what I like about some villains as well, like they have reason. As for the Joker, we all love him, but he's pure madness, so that is his reason to not have any reason at all.
He just likes the world burn.
Yeah. And I love a torn Saleh helmet. I'm just gonna quickly zoom out a bit. Starting to look nice. And I'm gonna go fetch the references from Nick Craig. Thank you again, sir. And where are the other references? Right over there. Floop. Moving them forward. Copy, draw, and do. I'm gonna make a layer safe. And move in the helmet references as well, right over there. And in particular, this design. We go copy. Turn this off. Turn this one up. And paste. And I want it the other way around. So yeah, this one, she's able to hoist it up if she would want to. But yeah, it's a thing. I might want to do some teeth marks at the bottom or something fancy. I'm really debating that because, you know, brutality. I want to make this more spooky. let's test this one out. And of course use a duplicate layer, or at least a layer on top of this. I need a bit of a lighter color. It's like, what if she went to the armorer and said, like, I want actual teeth to be made into this helmet. To look as frightening as possible for any one of my opponents. I mean, she's wearing chainmail underneath this, so she cannot hurt herself with it. She can inflict with a good headbutt, going up, down. She could potentially give someone a good scar. RedOneArt, are you still there? Hello?
Yes? Was my sound gone for a moment?
Yeah, I didn't hear you.
Oh. I was talking to you, and indeed you didn't hear me as well. So, okay. I hope that my internet is not going bad.
Oh no.
Yes. Yeah, I was like talking about how DMs should give her like a bonus on intimidation, because he doesn't have it. She is immune for frightening, so...
Yeah, good reason.
Just, you know. But yes, look at her. She should also get a bonus on like intimidation.
Yeah, or some advantage on it.
Yes.
Scary. Spooky. Spooky lady.
You are, it seems, a man of many skills. A rare combination.
I'm gonna go try something out as well. I mean, there's always ways to cast magic to make it seem as if you have fairy eyes. I have to say, it becomes difficult to read this helmet from a distance. Like, how does it work? Where does it sit? So I'll have to make some work on that to make it readable rather than only readable up close. So I think the eye bit does help a bit.
Yeah.
Not too sure about the teeth, not too shabby about them, but I do like him.
Nice. Maybe we can do also, like, at the end of the, like, on the video, if we still have some questions about the helmet, we can place the, like, the picture of the helmet only on, like, or, like, the hat on the Discord, and ask people there in it, for the ones who are not watching live today. Maybe they get some inspiration for us.
Yeah. Could be. We can let him look at the helmet as for inspiration. Yeah. Always the thing.
But yeah, we can see that to the end of this.
Starts to look more like goblin armor. I have no clue why.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because of the whole backside thing and the gnarly teeth. The teeth are going. They're going. Boop, delete. Teeth did not help with this one.
And I think it's also like maybe we can lighten up the chainmail a little bit, like this lighter part of metal.
Yeah, well, I have yet to do the chainmail, but I'm not working on that right now.
No, but I think if that's going to be lighter, then you can see like the front.
Yeah, that's the thing. I'd have to work on the chainmail to do that. I'm not, because obviously this is not how I leave it. This is a different color. No. It's just for my own reference. I know this is chainmail. I know this over here is chainmail, along with some chain designs that I want to have over here as well. But I am putting my focus here.
No, but I thought like if it's for us, like if it's lighter, then you can read the helmet a little bit better, like because of the color.
1 minute. Nope.
No, I thought maybe it was helping for readability, but no.
No, I will fix the readability, don't worry. I have some tricks for that on my sleeves. If you want it readable right now because you can't read it, then I'll have the focus on that right now instead of the helmet.
Oh no, I can't. Ooh, Blizzard Fox said something in the chat. He said the German Salad is one of the best designed helmets for protection because of the backside.
Thank you.
Now I'm wondering if there is a difference between a normal Salad helmet and a
Actually,
German one.
yes, because here we have all types of salads drawn by Nick Craig. And here there is a different backside, but this one has you can see that all of these backsides are slightly different.
Yeah.
Boop. I imagine it's a bit cracky somehow. It's like it's not beautiful anymore. Some dents, holes.
Yeah, so you have some fights already.
It is functioning how it should function, and there's no rust.
Well, you should be able to get it on quickly if needed, off if needed. Because, you know, if you're
maybe
fighting
she
a black
sleeps in
dragon,
it.
it's acid.
It doesn't go past me to see her sleep in this. And I'm not sure how fast you can put it on and off. Maybe there's a trick to it. I haven't. We still need to redo that research.
Yes, we definitely should do the research.
Yeah.
Buzzbox actually put in another fact for all salad. I still see like all vegetables in front of me every time I say that.
Yeah, true. So... I did know about the front job piece. Thank you, Blizzard Fox. That's good for actually mentioning that to everyone, because sometimes yes, we can also see that right over here in this picture that there is a front piece very much attached. It can also be a loose front piece like a actual jaw for the Soleil helmet. We don't have that. We have our chainmail as a front piece. It's like a chainmail mask. Something I'll continue working on, by the way. I need to focus on that helmet. Boop, boop. So, doing good. It's just for a small bit for RedOneArt to give you some more comfort in your mind. Yes, there will be lighter parts of this whole setup for our chainmail. But it's tedious work, and I'll be spending entire sessions doing that. So this is just a background, and then I have to turn things lighter and lighter and work my way up in layers. Or make a brush, something I might do as well. But figuring out a brush may take time. And I don't have that one. I don't think I have the effect. Dragon, change. Nope, nope.
I believe we already searched for it a little bit, and we found a chain brush, so that was really nice.
I did do some package and I installed it. And there's an entire package route that I installed with also some lovely effects, but yeah, there's certainly brushes to make the very fine chainmail look, you know, easier. If I use this kind of brush, I could make it. But working on that helmet. Chainmail is for later.
Yes.
And this is the particular piece that I wanted because I am making a bit of a nose part into this Soleil helm, so I am deviating.
Yeah, give it our own little twist.
Yep. I want those little things over here.
Sansji, so we still have 2 minutes before the clock is not 9. And you talked about like you have some tricks up your sleeve for readability. Can you maybe, if there's for anyone?
Yeah, I showed them in between. But the tricks for readability means also working on this part right over there. That's what I meant. Like when I get the chainmail done, it will be more readable because you have the natural shine, the gloss that falls on the entire thing over here. So that will make the helmet stand out as well. It will look better once the chainmail is done.
Okay.
So yeah, that means a whole lot of focus elsewhere.
Yeah, and we don't have the time for that.
Nope. But we managed to get a pretty good way into the helmet.
Yeah.
As for Kazzira, I think we got her pretty much covered. Like, inspiration is always welcome, but in this case, I'm gonna say suggestions are off limit.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go alter or edit things into her design that we haven't discussed already, because yeah. So next time it's gonna be finishing up helmet. Working on that. Might continue a little bit longer today, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think we have a strong, like, inspiration was needed, like, in the first 2 parts of her, but now we really have a right direction for her.
I mean, inspiration is always welcome. Like, oh, I have some 𝙏𝙍𝙍 helmets, for example, but I'm not gonna make a bucket helmet, like a suggestion, like, oh, could you draw the bucket helmet? Like, nah. So that's why inspiration is welcome, but suggestions are a no-go for Kazzira. Because we have her ideas pretty solid, like, what?
Yeah, and eventually we're gonna draw a bucket helmet for somebody else. I believe so.
𝙏𝙍𝙍 helmet. 2, still a debate, bow or crossbow. Or
yes,
crossbow. 3. We already have the chainmail saddle. We have the yeah, wooden shield needs work.
Oh yeah, the shield, indeed.
Yeah, wooden shield. Wooden shield. And a whole lot of polish.
Yes. That can be
a lot of polish. Like, make it spark, make it shine. Loop. So yeah. We need some clothing underneath it. There is going to be some shine, of course, for our chainmail. Our chainmail is going to be continuing onward over here. There's a couple of patches that I want done, so I'm just going to mark them down. There, want them here. And yeah, I did that. So I have a brush for this, thankfully, right now that I found. So I remember I said I wanted some decorative chains.
Yes.
Like, there's a rattling the minute she steps into a room. You can hear her from a distance. She's not afraid to let herself be hurt. There's no thing as stealth.
No.
No.
She doesn't
need it. She wants battle. That's all she wants. That's all she cares about. So yeah, she doesn't need it. There, something like that. I'm just gonna layer over here chains and remove this. Also, shout out to Nick Craig for having a lovely drawn versions of the 𝙏𝙍𝙍 helmet, and I am probably pronouncing that one wrong, but who knows. yeah, I think she's really coming together.
Yes, she does.
I'm gonna turn those
This is
chains
a
off.
foe that you want an epic battle with.
I mean, we went from this to this, and probably best if I just mark them down one by one, side by side, to have an overview. A little smaller. There's no fitting on this thing. She's big for herself.
Yeah.
So we gotta create a little space. So yeah, that's what we've been working on. Design-wise, we're making the ultimate nerd-off champion for helmets and gear. That would be Kazzira. She would be a helmet nerd.
Yes,
An armor nerd. Yeah.
Yeah. Her
So
armor's
for-
protecting her in the fight.
Yeah, and so for research, we gotta go to one of the historical museums and such and go,
Yes.
oh no, go over there and visit armor fight and stuff. Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the process for the progress for today. I'll take a sip of my
I
drink.
think we did good prep.
Let me see if there's people online. There's someone online who goes by the name of 𝙏𝙏𝙍𝙪, and they are playing Minecraft. So how about we hop over to 𝙏𝙏𝙍𝙪 and go watch some Minecraft. We're gonna end with that. Fantastic. So we're gonna go rate this channel.
Yay, see you next week!
See you next week.